Alright, hello, this is Marie Diaries and I'm here to do a video. Alright, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent. I ask that you immediately, permanently return it back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go, people, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. So I'm going to just start off by saying subscribe, like, comment, share. It is December the 17th on a Wednesday when I'm recording this, 2025. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Watch any videos that I have up on the channel. Now I am not monetized, so yeah, I was getting a message about that. I was actually getting a message about a few different things right now. None of it I wrote down, but the message that I guess sticking out the most, like what I'm saying is, like I just said, I'm not monetized, but you know, I have been, side note, I have been experiencing some weirdness in regards to my channel, alright, and that has been going on since my last apartment. I've been over in this apartment right now about 2 years. The last apartment was like 5 years, but I would say the last like 2 to 3 years that I was at that apartment, I noticed that my channel was like acting. Like where I noticed it, how I peeped it out was from YouTube Studio. Alright, so the message that I was getting when I was gonna come in here to do a video, I kind of wasn't, because you know, I'm a little bit tired. I'm not exhausted, but I'm a little tired. And even though I'm not monetized, even though I haven't been employed, I've been unemployed since December of 2024. I feel like both of those things is connected. And then it's like I was getting, when I was coming in here, you know, if I was gonna do a reading, or I feel like I was gonna write it down, even though I didn't write down nothing that I was feeling like I was gonna do a reading for. I was getting like something about what I said, or what I was getting, like where was the money going? Like somewhere the money is going, because I feel like confirmation with whatever that noise was. Because at the other apartment, I felt like I was getting it. It literally took me over here to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I felt like I was doing that at the other apartment. But I've been experiencing so much unexplained stuff with my channel personally. Like definitely don't feel like other people online, at least a lot of people, not talking about it, or maybe they don't even notice it, but I noticed it. I mean, because my channel it hasn't grown like it probably should have, like other people. Because, you know, side note, you know, this all side note, but it's like people always want to try to say that you're copying them and you're doing this, you doing that, but you literally, people put stuff on YouTube, so, or you put stuff on social media, so how is, like, I don't feel like, because everything, like if you go back to my videos in the beginning, like I talk, well, I don't know if I was going to do that, but I kind of wanted to do more videos, like of, like every time I got my new deck or whatever, like, but that don't even matter. Like I had started buying, like, you know, I did start buying my decks and stuff at the other apartment. Yeah, true indeed, I did do that. It's my money. Like if I'm working a job, when I was working and stuff, the jobs that I had, which I talked about in other videos, if I wanted to spend my money how I wanted to spend it after I did what I had to do, then that's my choice. And if I wanted to spend it and I didn't do what I was supposed to do, that's still my choice. At the end of the day, I still I still should be having money coming in. Like even right now, I still should be having income coming in. Like that is what I'm flabbergasted about. But then, like I notice when I be watching other people videos and stuff, this whole thing they think you doing this and that. I'm not capable of doing nothing to be taken from nobody's channel, but I know and I feel for fact that my channel has been taken from. That's why even if I would have went to like 5,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers, I feel like I should have been monetized. So I'm like, and then I kind of heard something earlier. So by watching somebody else's video, and I'm always watching people videos whether I'm subscribed to them or not. I don't feel like it's me trying to like hate on them or whatever somebody trying to say. Like sometimes I'll continue to watch the video, other times I'll just like I don't want to go watch the rest of it because it's like I don't want to hear that because I know I'm not doing that. And then people do come to your channel to watch the videos, but I just know what I'm experiencing because the whole thing through the YouTube studio, it's not like I know if I was to look at somebody else's channel and look at their YouTube studio, I'm not gonna see how the videos is popping up on my channel. I'm not gonna see that on nobody. I'm not gonna see that on their channel. I don't think I'm gonna see that. Like I don't know. I'm getting something about. I don't know if like, cause I know that the social media platforms, they're connected through Google and stuff, and they're connected through, and Google is connected through other stuff. So I don't know. Like I know something ain't right, and I'm like, so say if I was monetized, like I have been monetized already, you know, that's what I'm wondering. Where is the money going? So, and if it is somebody else experiencing this, but I highly doubt it, because like everybody that like I said, whether I'm subscribed to them or not, everybody video that I watch on specifically YouTube, they rarely talk about anybody like I don't know. I heard one person that I watch her videos, and she was saying like somebody was doing something on another platform, which they shouldn't be able. I don't know, because I feel like a lot of people do that in a way. Because I think it's because of the whole screenshot. But what I'm experiencing, I don't think like it's not screenshotting. It's something else. I just don't know exactly what it would be, like what exactly it would be called, like what's going on with my stuff as far as my channel. I don't know what it would be called exactly, but so I'm just like wondering, where is the money going? All day today I've been seeing um, synchronicities with numbers. I've been seeing 911, 127, 1027, 712, like all of the numbers that I usually see. 144, or excuse me, I seen, what was it, 1044 actually. Yeah, I've been seeing numbers all day. So I'm just wondering, like, where is, I don't know, I guess I'm like saying, where is the money going? Because I'm not really understanding, like, because the thing is, like, okay, so I've been unemployed since December 2024. Um, and then, it's certain people that are out here that are having platforms and stuff. Now, I don't know if their stuff is are they receiving money from their channels, but people do have platforms, um, and they also still have regular jobs, which, you know, they consider that to be like, even if it's not them really working 9 to 5, that's considered to be a 9 to 5 because it's a regular job. So I just kind of figured like, even with my last 4 jobs that I had, all right, my last 4 jobs I had, and I started the YouTube platform. I started that at the other apartment, so that was before, or no, so when I started at the first job, when I got back to work, I had started the platform, my YouTube platform before that. So it just kind of figured like, dang, like I said, I feel like I would have already been monetized. I was gonna say semi-monetized, but there's probably no such thing as that. I feel like I should have been monetized already. I don't know. I was gonna say, I just feel like something about that could be connected to where you're at. With that, cause I don't know. I just feel like something is not right. Something not adding up. So I want to do a reading on that. Yeah, something about signing on a dotted line. All right, because it's like somebody else could have signed on the dotted line in some type of way in regards to your work. Like somebody else could have signed on the dotted line in regards to your work. Yeah, signing on the dotted line. Yeah, I see Mercury. All right, Mercury, communication style, interests, learning, adaptability, sociability, connectivity, and conceptualization. All right, so yeah, there could have been definitely some type of communication in regards to this signing on the dotted line. Again, it says sign on the dotted line. Make sure you read the front. Make sure you read the front. Make sure you read the fine print. 12:42 on the recording and 11:22 on the alarm clock. Um, so yeah, there definitely could have been some type of communication in regards to this signing on the dotted line. I see missed opportunity. All right, all of these is coming up to is what I see at the top of the basket. Yeah, wow. I see self-made. I see in my hand, this has been done before, just a different day. Yeah, so somebody may definitely, even me, or whatever I'm talking about, it definitely could have been done before, or this has happened to somebody, like somebody basically trying to or is getting paid for your work. 13:33 on the clock, somebody getting paid for your work, whether they are male or female. Again, I feel like this could have something to do with something about where you reside at. So I see earthquake, something behind earthquake. I see the third house. I see, okay, behind third house is Jupiter, and I see social media influencer. All right, so let's see. I see earthquake. We got acting like they ain't been doing nothing. So somebody acting like they ain't been doing nothing, but they signed on the dotted line. All right, and something about them. Um, make sure you read the Make sure you read the fine print. Why can't I say that? Make sure you read the fine print. It's like I want to say fry. So something about fry. All right, self-made. All right, something about self-made and communication with the planet in Mercury. All right, third house again. That's another card talking about communication, perception, curiosity, language, early education, technology, transportation, and siblings. All right, so something about communication, something about siblings. All right, this has been done before, just a different day. All right, Jupiter, another planet. expansiveness, optimism, aspiration, knowledge, philosophy, discovery, distant travel, abundance. Yeah, this has been done before, just a different day. Something about a person's abundance, like somebody's communicating about, or they have communicated with, in regards to signing on the dotted line, in regards to another person's abundance, their financial, their prosperity. Something about distant travel. All right, and this is social media influencer. All right, and that don't even come up. That card don't even come up a lot. So that's confirmation right there. That was coming up to the top of the basket. I didn't even have to shake them up a lot, and it came to the top. All right, what else in regards to this energy on the table? Something about civil rights violation. Yeah, with that being next to acting like they ain't been doing nothing, signing on the dotted line. So you got civil rights violation. Wow, that's something. All right. Let's see what else. What is energy that's on the table? I see hides behind religion. So something about hides behind religion, self-made, and you got the planet and Mercury. So this could be somebody that hides behind religion. They appear to like to be somebody that's self-made. All right. There was definitely some communication, because you got Mercury, which talks about communication, and you got the third house. So, and then the third house talks about siblings. So maybe there could be something about 11:27 on the alarm clock. It could be something about like two people working together, or whatever. Even if they are, whether they are related or not, I feel like to say. I see they are on the payroll. That was and that's coming out next to third house and missed opportunity. Because if it's something about, somebody being on the payroll and like they're communicating about someone else's finances or something that they got going on, which, it could, it has to do with social media. They was communicating something because they wanted you to miss the opportunity, or they wanted the person, to male or female, they wanted that person to miss the opportunity, but they didn't want to miss that opportunity. They wanted to make sure that that they wasn't gonna, like, they wanted the person to miss the opportunity, and the one that they was taking it from, they wanted them to miss the opportunity, but not them. You got exploitation. That's coming out next to Jupiter. With this has been done before. This has been done before, just a different day. So yeah, something about exploitation. Somebody wanting to exploit another person's work. All right. I see the powers that be. The powers that be next to social media influencer and earthquake. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's gonna be some type of earthquake, if this is past, present, or future. But I definitely feel like this could be something that definitely did not happen already. But something about an earthquake could be significant. I don't know where, because earthquake is the only card that's out here. But something about an earthquake. All right, because it's like where is the money going? Like, where is it going? Because, or even if it's just not the money, where is this social media influencer, a person's, where is their content going? Where is the views going? Because it's like they're having views, I feel like, stolen from them or something like that, or they being half of it, or it's something like that. Yeah, I see question. So we got logic, question. All right, someone could have been, whoever the person doing the stealing. Something about logic questions. So they was questioning the person's logic that they was stealing from, or something about that is significant. You got logic questions, civil rights violations, acting like they ain't been doing nothing, and then you got signing on the dotted line. What else for this energy out here on the table? I see billionaire vibes. Behind that, I see hill. So there's definitely some money behind a person that's being taken from. All right. I see personality laid back. I also see what's this? Last quarter moon, crucial turning, time crossing, forgive, release, ask why, insight, reorient, make ready, sweep, reveal. All right, that's Hecate, and that's coming out next to highs behind religion, self-made, and the planet and Mercury. All right. I see. Okay, so behind the last quarter moon, you got they did something to get close to a person they've been watching. So obviously 21 32 I just saw on the recording. Um Obviously this is being done to somebody that if they're having money or views or whatever in regards to their social media platform um being taken from them, something about 3 months. I feel like what I was gonna say. I feel like I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so we got Henrietta. Henrietta is coming out next to they are on the payroll. Third house communication, and then you got missed opportunity. Henrietta is a suburb, so something about 2217 on the recording. Something about a suburb could be significant. We got illegal activities with the use of a computer, and that was right behind the suburb Henrietta. All right, so I'm gonna put that next to exploitation, the planet in Jupiter, and then you have this has been done before, just a different day. And then we have they don't like you, they're the ones causing problems for you. All right, and that was behind illegal activity with the use of a computer. So somebody is took it upon themselves. They used the computer with doing some type of illegal activity and signing on a dotted line in regards to another person's social media platform or whatever like that to gain, I feel like definitely to gain access to their money. All right, yeah, I see despotism. That's the exercise of absolute power, especially in a cruel and oppressive way. All right, and this person could have been questioning the person's logic, or something about logic was questioned when it came to, or somebody could have been questioning their logic, but this person could have been questioning the person's logic that they decided to take from. They didn't feel like they were supposed to have whatever, they wasn't supposed to have what was to come from having this platform, or like just like somebody trying to say you work somewhere and you know you're not supposed to get paid for the hours that you work or something, like somebody trying to say some crazy stuff like that, but they sit up there and got you. You did all the stuff to get hired. You got in there. You signed all the paperwork. You watched the orientation videos, whatever they got. They want you to watch, and then way down the line, some crazy way they trying to say, some kind of crazy stuff. Whether this is past, present, or haven't happened yet. A job, like any job, it don't matter what it is. Like trying to tell you that for some odd reason something about they can't pay you for hours that you worked or something crazy like that, but you got like you got proof you got some type of proof to show that you are supposed to pay me for that. Yep. I see 3 cards right here, or actually 4. I see okay. somebody don't want me to get this video out, but I'm gonna get it out. So, so I actually pulled this out. I didn't mean to pull this out with it, but it says using a kid or kids to hold a relationship. Using a kid or kids to hold up a relationship ending. All right, I didn't mean to pull that out. I was trying to get these other three, and that came out with it in my hand. So we got past, male, female, sending friends, family to get near you, or excuse me, what I wrote, sending friends and family to get near, get information, and cause chaos, even endings. Excuse me, shake my head. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna take these. And then we got The Boy Is Mine by Brandy Monica. All right, something about the song could be significant, or the title of the song, or the title of the song. Then you have a friend's family member. All right, so something about a friend's family member, but I'm gonna put these back. And then, I mean, you do have the confirmation. You got this one that came out with those. Something about friend and family. Sending friends and family. So there could be some significance to friends and family, or a friend's family member that's connected to this energy in regards to where's the money going, in regards to somebody think that they already got everything figured out about you. So whoever this person was, when they signed on the dotted line, acted like they ain't been doing nothing, and they could have been questioning the person logic that they was taken from, because you got despotism, the exercise of absolute power, especially a cruel and oppressive way. So they felt like they was, they felt like they was, what am I trying to say? They felt like they had rights to something that you were doing, whether you are the male or female, or whoever this is that's doing this. They felt like they had rights to that person's work, basically. Like, even if that was like a 9 to 5. Again, like the whole job thing. Like, okay, say if somebody was like, you working a job, and then somebody else trying to say they did your work for you, so they should be getting paid your money, but you was there and you know you did the work and all of this and the third, and somebody else trying to say they should be getting paid for your work, like what you did at the job, some type of crazy stuff like that. Yeah, I see premeditated. All right. Yeah, something about a distant relative. Oh, look, it came up to the top of the day. I seen that, and then you got job, employer. Something about bondage. Something about the spiritual meaning for a fox. All right. What else for this energy out here on the table? Okay. Something about an industry plant. All right. Yeah, somebody trying to. When I made that card, it's like the whole thing with some of these celebrities, like they got into this, that whole world, and then they got people that, whether this is past, present, or haven't happened yet, they got into that world, and then like they have people that come in, and they're like supposed to be like I want to say a carbon copy, or just a copy of them, like, that type of energy. 2911 on the clock. I see something about a dead end relationship. Compatibility. Should be the only one knows this. Yeah. Whoever is doing this, they feel like they should be the only one that know this, that know that this is going on, or excuse me, like they should be the only one that, excuse me, I'm trying to still get over this whatever code. I feel like it's to like keep me from making videos like everything else these weirdos been trying to do lately. This person feel like whoever's doing this, they feel like they should be the only one that knows about what's going on. But I feel like You way already have been figuring something out. I see mysterious, something about the number 3. I also see too aggressive. Yeah, this person, whoever's doing this, they could be somebody that's too aggressive. All right, way too aggressive. Like they're way too aggressive to have something that all this time and has not been going has should not be going towards them. All right, I see planning. Like this is something they definitely could have planned. But like that number 3 could represent 3 years or something about the number 3. So this could have been this energy of it's kind of like an energy of ciphering, but it's with someone's platform, like, or something that had to do with social media. Because again, I said I felt if a person is feeling like they should have been, uh, they should be seeing certain numbers. Like I'm not trying to say, oh, like whatever platform, like I'm supposed to have like $100,000, no, 100,000 subscribers, followers, or whatever. I'm not even trying to say that. I'm just saying like this person, whoever you are, male or female, is like you know you should be seeing certain numbers. Like I don't know. I just kind of figure like that's, and then you also should be you feeling like, excuse me, that you should be monetized. Like like again, something don't feel right about it, or something is not sitting right with this person who has already like figured something out. Yeah, I see illegal grounds for an order per the law legal. So something was really illegal grounds, but they made it to look legal, or something with the law. Something with the law did something illegal, but made it to look like it was legal, or try to say that it was legal in regards to somebody's social media or something like that, or their platform or whatever like that. Yeah, I see being set up by the one who invested money. So whoever the person that is doing this, whoever's the person that initially signed on the dotted line, something about, or they knew that you wanted, I'm not gonna say either they wanted to try to appear that they're in this self-made energy, or they knew you wanted to be in this self-made energy, but something about setup. Somebody investing money, because that came to the top of the basket. So I see something about an email. I seen it earlier, but I only seen an E and like that part that was bent like this. I only seen that, but something about an email. You got email, despotism, logic questions, civil rights, acting like they ain't been doing nothing, signing on the dotted line. So I would figure if somebody's doing this, they would. It's something about, yeah, it's something about a doppelganger, like somebody trying to appear as you. I was gonna say, they don't want me to get this out, but F them. Because I don't look like nobody. I know I look like myself. I don't want to look like nobody else. Um, I was going to say something about an ID or something like that. 11:44 on the alarm clock. But I see something about a financial advisor. And then you have Neptune. Neptune talks about psychic, mysticism, dreams, artistry, fantasy, romance, permeable, collective consciousness, and oneness. All right? Because again, a person could be wondering, I'm going to keep the planet in Neptune. Where is the money and or the views, or both? Where are they going? Because you, even though you're not monetized and stuff like that, because why is it that this person can, a person can see that, like basically that they're being stolen from. Like, why is the person able to see that? If ain't confirmation with all these pops, because that must be my spirit team. Somebody on my spirit team. I don't know if it's a good dark side or the light side, but it's one of them. It if I'm not being stolen from, why am I able to see that I know something ain't right? You know? Confirmation with the toilet flushing too. So yeah, somebody definitely is in their ego. I see spiritual warfare. I see ego and I see spiritual warfare. Somebody accepted some type. Oh, let's take all of these behind that. I see, and I also see accepting advances. Something about somebody having, and I see another one behind that. Something about have relations with the friend. So here we go with another card talking about a friend. The other card said a family friend, a friend's family member, and now you got this one talking about have relations with the friend. But I see spiritual warfare. That's coming out to next to illegal grounds for an order per the law legal. Then you got they don't like you. They're the ones causing problems for you. The powers that be, social media influencer, and then you got earthquake. All right, so some other cards that was behind spiritual warfare. You got you got petty. I wrote on there salty, mean girls, drama, big mad, gossip, staying in drama, messy, stalking, low vibe frame of mind, hater, unloyal, look out for self only, mean boys, bitch, gossip. All right, and then on the other side, troublemaker. So I'm gonna keep that. Somebody is a troublemaker. Behind troublemaker, you got friends with benefits. So it's some type of couple junk. I don't know what this is. Behind that, you got judgment being called. You got judgment being called. Yeah, judgment is being called on whoever this supposed to be. Doppelganger is, all right, that they accepted some type of advances. All right, I feel like these advances had to do with signing on this dotted line to make look like they did this self-made person, acting like they ain't been doing nothing with this third house out here. And then you have the planets in Mercury, Jupiter, and Neptune out here. All right, it says if you can't keep the secret, then I'm gonna hurt you. Wow, so somebody could be whoever they got this friends with benefit with. They could be telling that to them, because I don't feel like the person that is losing out on money and stuff like that, I don't feel like that's being told to them. Why would they need to keep a secret if it's about their stuff? So I don't feel like it's them they not the ones, basically somebody threatening somebody, I feel like. Behind that, you got trademark. All right. Yeah, something about a trademark. Yeah. I don't know, but that's behind, these was all behind one another. You got someone's going to tell on someone else, all right? Because, yeah, somebody's definitely in their ego, all right? This was planned. Something about illegally using the use of a illegal activity with a computer, illegal activity with the use of computer, exploitation. You got the planet in Jupiter, and then you have this has been done before, just a different day. This is kind of like the whole thing with all of these damn, because there's a lot of that coming up right now. All of these different places having these payouts because they've been like, getting all this extra money or money that they ain't supposed to be getting. It's kind of giving. This is kind of giving like that, but this is more on a confirmation again. It's more on a personal. This is more on a personal level. Because this is involving somebody's platform. Because honestly, that's supposed to be a way for somebody to make money, like extra money. Like even if they had whether the person got a job or not, if they working or not working, that was supposed to be their money. Like I don't think, depending on, it just depends. Because again, I go online now. nobody, no one person has the same amount of, you know, people that's following them, subscribe to them, whatever. It's different, but a lot of these people is, I'm assuming, especially the people with like TikTok and these other platforms, YouTube. A lot of people are monetized, and then I feel like they pick and choose who they want to mess with, harass, or oh, you're not supposed to have this, like, because I know I done heard on the other platform, I'm gonna say TT, that platform, I heard of people talking about they got their money taken and stuff. Like, how the you want people to come on your platform? If people did not come on your platform will not be anything. That's just the same thing with the celebrities. If you don't buy their music, stream their music, whatever the hell, how they want you to do that stuff today, these people will not be who they is. They will not have all the shit that they got. They won't have them big ass, bulky ass, looking ass, fake ass chains. They won't have nothing. They won't have the damn bags, the purses, the sneakers, nothing. They won't have none of that stuff. The people makes these platforms and, make these celebrities gold, platinum, diamond, whatever the hell with the records and all that stuff. It's because of the people. It's not just them solely by themselves, okay? So that's how I feel like with these social media platforms. How you gonna try to say, side note, how you gonna try to say, or how I don't know. It's just like, it's really weird how they be trying to say this person is they could have all of this, but then it'd be a whole nother person and they be trying to take that from them. Like, and then another thing, I don't know why I'm bringing this up. They keep having, like, what's happening now more on these platforms. It's people doing the unthinkable on these platforms. Y'all, whoever watched this, you know what I'm talking about. But they be having these people come on these platforms and do the most unthinkable thing, and you could think of the most unthinkable thing, but then you want to try to pick and choose who's supposed to be, who you want to have this money or who you don't want to have this money. Like, the people make these everything. We, the person, people, the world. Just because people got companies and stuff, if the people that buy, or whatever, how you want to say, if they didn't do their part, these companies will not be none of this stuff would be what it is. I don't want to try to get into say no more because I keep trying to be getting cut off. Like, somebody don't want me to talk about this, but I'm going to. I see frequency. I see something about a setup. Again, future person. I see very soon wanting to take the easy way out, block something out. I see rebellious. I see something about a truck. Something behind truck. You got negative outcome. And then I see something about $30,000. Yeah, $30,000. And right behind that you got yes. That's crazy. So, something about a setup with illegal grounds for an order per the law. Then you got they don't like you. They're the ones causing the problems for you. So this person could be causing a problem for the person that they're taking from. They're causing a problem. All right, the powers that be, social media influencer, earthquake. All right, and then all of these other cards, but I'm going to put all of them back. But something about money, this $30,000 or maybe even more, could be significant. All right, what else for this energy out here? I'm going to try to stick to just the table. I'm not going to try to, if I pick more, then I'm going to just pick more. So there's something about 3 months. 3 months is coming out next to troublemaker, email, despotism, logic question, civil rights violations, acting like they ain't been doing nothing and signing on the dotted line. I just don't understand why doppelganger is coming up. Like, that's so weird. And then industry plant. So maybe something of this could be connected to the celebrities. I see Beauty by Dru Hill. So something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. I also see He Wasn't Man Enough by Toni Braxton. Something about that song could be significant or not. Behind that was Uncle. Alright, something about something a year ago. So something a year ago and something about 3 months. That year ago could be whenever. It don't have to be last year, but whenever a year could be significant. Something about that could be significant. Yeah, so something about a year ago. Yeah. What else? Something about a Me Too movement. Okay, I'm not really sure what that has to do with that, but that could just be coming up. Ooh, whoa. This card ain't been coming up yet, but it's coming up now. Ooh, that was just on an. It ain't even funny though, because if they not doing it if they not doing it the right way for the right people or going after the right people, then I don't feel like that's not cool. But something about that could be significant. I literally just seen something about that earlier. That's crazy that card came up to the bottom of the basket. Wow. Does this mean that this person gonna get rated for something? Cause it ain't me. I don't got nothing to be rated. Somebody about to get someone. I don't know. It's coming up. I don't know. I don't. This basket is funny. Or my spirit team is funny. Something about some odd pattern behavior. All right, yeah, because somebody gonna tell on somebody. Somebody gonna be telling on this person. You got odd pattern behavior. Someone going to tell on someone else. You got ego planning, illegal activity with the computer, exploitation, the planet in Jupiter, and then you have this has been done before, just a different day. So, wow. I don't understand why that FBI raid card is coming up, but I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. And I literally just seen a video earlier about something going on. Like, something happened in this part of the where I live at. Not exactly right here, like right here, but close enough. If you basically. So I don't know why that's coming up. I don't know. What the hell? Yeah, something about 68, 66. All right. Perseverance and hope. Problems are forever. And sometimes become harder to avoid them if keep repeating them. Make adjustments, meet along the way. Make adjustments, meet along the way. Change your direction. Red alert. Accept and believe that overcoming challenges needs prayers. I feel like this is what they wanted for this person that they've been taken from. They've been wanting them to have problems forever. Like, if you've been doing something, they've been wanting you to have problems for, okay, this was outside of the basket. But there could be some type of information coming to the light. And that was literally outside of the basket. Let me make sure I ain't no other ones. That might have came out when I started in the beginning, maybe, and I just didn't never pick it up, or I don't know. But yeah, something about some information coming to the light. Yeah, but this whatever this, whoever is troublemaker, they something about a setup. But they wanted you to go through problems forever. All right, with this 6866. Yeah, but it's like who's ever experiencing this spiritual warfare, this setup, and spiritually and physically, I feel like they need to, or they have been, because you know when, like, people know when something ain't, for the most part, people can tell whether they are able to get ahead of it or not. People are able to, yeah, because somebody gonna be nailed to the coffin. I see that right now. Something about working with the police, working with the popo. But I see, I see. Oh, and behind that you got townhouse, and I see nailed to the coffin. I see the popo card, another one that I made. It says they was sent from. Okay, so something about a third party situation. Something about a third party situation to something about a year ago. Judgment call, doppelganger. Um, I think they have everything. Think they already got everything figured out about you. You got the last quarter moon. Um, hides behind religion, self-made, and then you have the planet in Mercury. Funny, wow, funny how these cards is coming out right now. It's funny. It's actually very comical, even though it's really not, because it's really like it's like peeing you off. It's like the card that's in that Oracle deck, in the horror Oracle deck with ice. Ice is like it's weird and it's pissed off. Like, yeah, you could be literally in that energy because you know something ain't right. But behind no third party situation card, you got something about a townhouse. So there might be a townhouse that might be getting raided, or if they haven't already. I don't know whether this is past, present, or haven't happened already. Something about 3 months or something about a year ago. Yeah, because somebody's going to be nailed to the coffin. All right. Something about nailed to the coffin, odd pattern behavior. Someone's going to tell. Someone's going to tell on someone else. I don't know if they're going to tell on them before they get to the damn, wherever they going, or something, or I don't know. Because maybe this could be tied to a whole bunch of other stuff. Because why would the FBI raid card be coming out? That's crazy. I don't know, but I don't know if this got to do with somebody being a influencer or something, or this energy is somebody being an influencer. Like, even if they not a big influencer, or they don't even consider themselves to be an influencer, it's somebody who has a platform on social media. Because I don't consider myself an influencer. I just consider myself to have a platform on social media. I don't consider myself to be no type of influencer. I don't want that title. Thank you. I'm good with not having that title. But you got working with the popo. Somebody working with the popo. Maybe that's who the person who gonna tell on the other person, or whatever. Somebody working with the police. Somebody working with the popo. I like calling them that because that's what what's her name, Medea. She be calling them that. I heard that before, way before that, but I like saying it like that. I don't know. It'd be funny. Something about Sunday. I see, or so Sunday the day of the week I saw, but also he wasn't man enough is popping up again too. So something about a man. All right, I don't know who this man is. They could be robbing Peter to pay Paul, whoever this person is, or they been doing that. Whoa, yes, and behind yes is family matters, and I see slow action. So somebody have been robbing Peter to pay Paul. What the hell is going on with these cards? They is funny. They funny. Behind that you got family matters. Yo, even with my cold, I'm laughing. I'm cracking up. I don't know what this is, but yo, this is crazy. Oh my God. I wonder who said that first. Oh my God. That joke is funny. But you got Slow Action coming out. Slow Action is next to Townhouse, FBI Raid, Accepting Advances, The Planet in Neptune, Industry Plant, The Suburb of Henrietta, They're on the Payroll, Third House in Astrology, which again talks about communication, perception, curiosity, language, early education, technology, transportation, and siblings. Yeah, so right there, like, it says technology, and then you have the other card that came out that said illegal activity with the damn computer. Where did I say again? Yeah, right here. Illegal activity with the use of a computer. All because somebody was planning this and they was in their ego. Something about, so obviously it's somebody working with somebody else, because it's one person that did it, could have did the illegal activity with the computer, and then it's another person they haven't act as the person's doppelganger, so that that person can be able to get to get the money or to do what they doing. So this is a hot mess. People they really are something. Yeah, this card again coming up. Wanting to take the easy way out. Why do you want to take the easy way out now when you've been doing all this? When you've been doing all of this for however long? Yeah, something about you got angry, mad, being exposed. Something about an old person, and I see something about negligence. Husband is slightly sticking out, so something about a work husband. What the hell? So you got angry, mad. Somebody's angry, mad because they gonna be nailed to the coffin about some odd pattern behaviors. Someone's going to be telling on someone else. Ego planning, illegal activity with the use of computer, exploitation, the planet in Jupiter, and you have this has been done before, just a different day. Yeah, they don't want to be exposed. They angry, mad because they don't want to be exposed. But why you don't want to be exposed? It was okay when you was doing this, doing this to somebody, getting away with doing this. So why you angry? Why would you be angry, mad? Something about an old person. They don't have to be old. That could just be somebody from the past. You got negligence, and then you got something about a work husband. All right, whatever they damn sign is, whatever their name is, whatever they look like, I don't know. All right, yeah, something about the letter G. I see, so something about the letter G. All right, I see first responder. I don't know why that's coming out. I see not letting the past stop the future. I feel like you are that person, male or female. You're not letting this stop you. Something about no contact. What's behind no contact? Something about high-end clientele. And then you have taken for granted. Somebody feel taken for granted. Or something about this no contact person. Something about high-end clientele taken for granted. I don't know what's that about. I see ready for consistent positive change or changes. What else in regards to this energy that's on the table? What else? I see traces of that, but we rebuking that. Rebuke. Something about trying to cause setbacks. Yeah, somebody definitely was trying to cause some setbacks with this right here. With all of this out here, yeah, somebody definitely was trying to cause setbacks. Yes, information coming to the light. 3 months, troublemaker email, despotism, logic questions, civil rights violations, acting like they ain't been doing nothing, and signing on the dotted line. What else is there? Make sure you read the fine print. I feel like whoever this is, they didn't make sure they read the fine print, because I keep wanting to say fry. So something about fry. Like fried, something fried. I don't know, some type of fried food, or somebody is fried. They gonna be fried. Because again, this may even just be connected to some other stuff. Like it ain't even just this. It's other stuff. Whatever that may be. Alright, I see dog. I also see something about an apartment. Alright. What else for this energy out here on the table? And I do have cat and dog in the basket, so it's not just dog in here. Yeah, something about internet stalking. Somebody forged some documents. What the fuck? These cards is just, they is talking. Somebody forged documents. I see this. We're going to put that back, but I also see threatened by another, so I'm going to take that. Because whoever, they could be any race, but somebody could be that race. All right, but somebody is threatened by somebody. But there is this energy of forging documents. And they was working with a third-party situation. A third-party situation could have been a family, a family or a friend. Or they somebody who say family matters or whatever and all this stuff like that. You got forged documents, family matters, third-party situation, something about a year ago, judgment being placed, doppelganger, think they got everything figured out about you. Yeah, think they already got everything figured out about you already. Last quarter moon, hides behind religion, self-made, and you got the planet in Mercury. Now you got threatened out here. So one says threatened by another. Threatened by another. Why would you be threatened by and angry and mad? Like, it's just, people is just weird. They really weird. Lose. Yeah, they wanted the person who they was taken from, they wanted that person to lose. Or they're gonna be, so they're angry and mad because they don't want to lose. And that they're gonna be nailed to the coffin in regards to some odd pattern behavior because somebody else gonna be telling on them. You got ego planning, illegal activity with the use of a computer, exploitation, the planet in Jupiter, and you have this has been done before, just a different day. So they're gonna be mad because they don't want to lose. Well, you could be doing your own damn thing. Something about the polar vortex could be significant. Yeah, I see 1960. 1960. I see some type of truth or clarity could be coming in. All right, with whoever this is being exposed, or there's clarity, truth about somebody being exposed. Something about working with the police or working with the popo. 68, 66, set up spiritual warfare, illegal grounds for an order per the law. They don't like you. They're the ones causing the problems for you. Powers that be, social media influencer, and earthquake. Again, something about 1960 could be significant. I also see something about a probation officer. Something about somebody got some type of relationship agreement. So there's some type of relationship agreement. Okay, this is the last one I'm gonna take. But this is a hot mess. Cause yeah, people be doing a lot. Like, and I don't understand why somebody feel like they need to take from somebody else when they could just do their own. Like, why you feel like you can't do your own, but you got to take from somebody else. So you was willing to sign on the dotted line, and you working with somebody else that has somebody else be a doppelganger in regards to the person they stealing from. That something about a false man. Something about a false man who forged documents, or they had the doppelganger forged documents, because that's all in the same row. This could have been definitely done to other people. All right, I see the letter M. So something about GM or MG. I'm getting something about a message. Something about good morning. What? I see the country of Africa. Behind that, you got London. All right, so those were sticking together, but I should have been like separate them. But sometimes the cards don't be wanting to separate in this basket. They just. All right, now I see the letter W. So something about GMW or GWM or WMG or whatever. Yeah. I see don't play with the dead. And then behind that again is financial advisor. So something about a financial advisor is coming up more than once. And then behind that you got female. So there could be something about a passed over female, loved one, female, or something about a passed over female. And then something also about, could be possibly something about a female financial advisor. Yeah, I see been holding back, telling an important truth. All right, somebody's been holding back telling the truth because they threatened by another person or whoever these people that's working together to take from somebody else. They've been holding back telling the important truth, or the main person is, and that's why somebody else is gonna be telling on the other person or whatever. Yeah. Anything else? I need two. I'm gonna take two more cards from this basket. Yeah, somebody was repetitively doing something, or this was repetitive, or they repetitively wanted the person that they was taken from. They wanted them to lose, but they angry, mad because they gonna be nailed to the coffin about some odd pattern behaviors, and somebody gonna be telling on the other person because of that. Because somebody was in their ego planning illegal activity with the use of a computer, exploitation, the planet in Jupiter, and this has been done before, just a different day. Something about a non-profit organization is coming up. Well, I'm going to take one more card. Exonerate. Somebody going to want to be exonerated. Or something about exonerate I just saw. Especially of an official body, absolute, or what? Especially of an official body, absolve someone from blame for a fault or wrongdoing, especially after due consideration of the case. Release someone from a duty or obligation. Let's get one more. Okay, and I see, last one I see. Okay, and then behind that, win. So win and loss came out. That's funny. When is coming out next to clarity, truth received, or that could be coming in. Being exposed, working with the police, 6866, set up spiritual warfare, illegal grounds for an order per the law. They don't like you. They're the ones causing problems for you. Powers that be, social media influencer, and you got earthquake. Behind when you got discernment at this time. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put that with win. So yeah, there's definitely the person that's going through this, whether they're male or female, I feel like they definitely got discernment about this. Yep. Something about a teacher assistant. Look, I see communication again. It says won't show same love support. Behind that I saw communication again. So something about communication. And then we got a train passing by. So those all three was together. And then you got for the love of money. Oh yeah, something about 1973. Oh, if you ain't heard this, you gotta listen. Whoever watched this, you gotta listen to this song. If you put the headphones on and you listen to it, it's like basically talking about everything about the energy of right now, or basically just since the beginning of damn time. Shit, that song is a whole confirmation. It sure is. You got 222 coming up to the basket. Alignment. Your thoughts can be manifested. Seek balance. Trust the universe, on the right path. All right. And if I ain't say That, so something about the love of money, or for the love of money, the OJs, and then something about 1973 could be significant. All right, I don't know who born in 1973 or what 1973 got to do with this, but it could be significant. Yep, yeah. Something was not in somebody's best interest, or it was not in their best interest to do this. All right, I don't see no other cards at the top. Yeah, whoever this, something about a main female. Look what's on the other side. I swear my cards is being funny, or spirit is being funny right now. They telling on somebody. They sure is. And then because spirit's like they all the way tapped in, like, and they know you is too. I see 1 hour 10 minutes on the recording. Hold on. All right, so I'm not really sure. I was gonna say why some of the oracle cards, certain ones is coming up, but they must mean something. And then with these GMW, I was getting something about get money where, got money where, or what else I got? Yeah, get money where or something like that. I was gonna say the other word, but I'm not. We not. Somebody might be saying some funny shit like that. I see 111 or hour 11 on the recording, but I'm gonna go ahead and let's use the major arcana deck. I'm not gonna use the horror deck tonight for this video. I'm not gonna use it, but I will use this and the tarot. Let's see. Actually, I'm looking at this deck again. Let's see. We get some cards from this deck for the energy. The energy that was just on the table in regards to where is the money going? Or that's what I said. Okay, that could be the 3 letters. Where is the money going? Yeah, that's crazy. They just came up to the. Oh wow. Right, GM. Yeah, where is the money going? That I don't mean to laugh or lie like that, but whatever. I'm in here. Where is the money going? That's the letters. Or where is the views going? Where is the money going? That's crazy. These letters came up to the top of the basket, and these are the only ones that wanted to come up to the top of the basket. That is crazy. I ain't seen no other letters. Like, I'm literally taking whatever I could see, like, the most at the top of the basket, and them the only letters that I saw. 12:27 a.m. on the alarm clock. What cards need to be seen or shown from this deck in regards to the energy that was on the table? You got Uranus, all right? That talks about change. It says spiritually stir up the situation by using, mentally be open to new ideas about, physically invent a way to. So somebody felt like they was inventing a way to take the money, because obviously that's what it is. They signed on a dotted line. They was either the doppelganger or they was posing as the doppelganger. They could have been posing as somebody else, another person's sign and everything. You got Leo coming out, but you also have in Aquarius at the back of the deck. So you got in Leo and you got in Aquarius at the back of the deck. I see an hour 14 on the recording right now. What else needs to be seen or shown from this deck to clarify this energy that was on the table? What else from this deck? You got the 11th house. 11th house, it says spiritually for humanity's sake, mentally your hopes and wishes, physically do it for the future. So somebody felt like they needed to do, they needed to invent a way to do it for the future in regards to the money, or them signing on a dotted line, and all the other cards that came out. You got in Cancer. All right, it says spiritually, intuition to protect, mentally, attitudes from about the past, physically, resulting from the history of, with Neptune at the back of the deck. All right. Yeah. Spiritually, the idolization of, mentally, confusion regarding, physically, sacrifice. All right, but I'm going to put that back. So what else from this deck for the energy that was out here? What else from this deck to clarify? You got Saturn coming out with Venus in 10th house. Saturn, spiritually, be realistic about, mentally, be concerned about, physically, you must wait before you can. All right, yeah, Saturn talks about time, karma, restriction. So basically, somebody is restricting somebody else. You got Venus out here, something about a feminine. And then you got the 10th house, spiritually, responsibility, mentally, success, physically, become a person of power and status. Because they wanted to restrict somebody else, or whether this person was male or female, they wanted to restrict another person, which, again, they could be male or female. You got the 9th house at the back of the deck. It says spiritually, as if it or they came from all there is. Mentally, the philosophy and laws involved. Physically, do it in a big way. So something about the law could be significant. You had the 2 cards that came up, or actually more than one, or actually more than 2 from the Oracle basket. What else from this energy that was out here? Can I get 2 more from this deck for this energy that was out here? You got the Sun, which is in Leo. It says spiritually, the creation of, mentally, the gaining of respect for or from, physically, things brought to life or light. All right, so something could be being brought to light. All right, I feel like that was why the other card, you know, it said truth, clarity, or there's some truth and clarity coming in. Someone being exposed, all right, because somebody's going to be telling on somebody else. And all the other cards that came up. What else? Give me one more from this deck for this energy that was out here. The 4th house is turned in towards the 5th house. But what's at the bottom from these ones? You got in the 2nd house. Spiritually, patiently, mentally, what you want, physically, get what you need. Yeah, somebody definitely felt like they needed to get what they need with resources. The other side talk is 2nd house is resources. They needed to invent a way to do it for the future. You must wait before you can. So they, something about waiting, or they wanted somebody else to wait, or basically just restricting somebody. They wanted the person that they was taken from, they wanted them to be concerned about the future, about what they were doing, what they were putting their time and energy into. You also have an Aquarius coming back out in Pisces, and you have the 10th house. All right, but the 4th house and the 5th house was together, faced in towards each other. It says spiritually, with the trust of a child, as you did in the past. Mentally, fun, romance, and making art, your home base or your family. Physically, do it dramatically, do what makes you feel secure. So somebody felt like they felt secure with doing this. Back of the deck, you got in Gemini. All right, spiritually, information to explain. Mentally, communications about. Physically, resulting from the fluctuations of. So somebody could have been working with family, or this is somebody's family, or whatever how. 5th house in Leo, in Cancer, and in the 9th house was together. Also, yeah, somebody definitely thought they was somehow big money. They was big money, or doing this, they felt like they was big money or whatever. But again, like earlier, I was 12:34 on the alarm clock, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the alarm clock. I was getting like somebody having to step on somebody else back to get where they wanted to get, or to receive something that they feel like they should be receiving, excuse me, but in actuality that's supposed to be going towards somebody else, not that person that is taking it or doing whatever they're doing to take it from somebody else. Even if that third party situation, they working with whoever they working with. Yeah, the moon in Pisces, because whatever this hidden is hidden. The moon in Pisces with the Fool in Aquarius, like they hid that they took this risk and leap of faith to do this, to take from this other person by signing on the dotted line, having somebody else appear at somebody else or whatever like that. The Tower in Aquarius wants to come out in reverse, but let's see. What needs to be seen or shown from this major arcana deck for this energy out here? Let me take the bottom one. You got the Emperor. So there's an Emperor. Alright, a father figure, somebody of authority who feel like they got some type of authority, power. You know, people listen to them. Justice in Libra comes out. The Hangman in Pisces at the back of the deck. So yeah, like to hang something about hanging somebody up or slow somebody up, stop somebody up. Yeah, look. The High Priestess in Cancer falls out with the Moon in Pisces at the back of the deck. But let's see. What else? Give me 3 more or 4 more. Please and thank you. You got the Justice in Libra coming out. And look what's at the back of the deck. The Empress in Taurus. So there could be something about, again, some type of relationship. These people working together, signing on the dotted line. One person doing one thing, the other person doing the other. But out of them two, somebody going to tell on the other person. Or something like that. Alright. You got the Star in Aquarius coming out with the Tower in Aquarius. The World is at the back of the deck. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. The Fool in Aquarius just turned over. The Fool in Aquarius is trying to turn over again. Let's see. One more card for this energy that was out here. Okay, you got the High Priestess in Cancer turned over with the Hangman and Pisces behind it. The Death in Scorpio is at the back of the deck. Should I take it? Okay, so you got the Hangman in Pisces, the Death card in Scorpio, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Judgment, Leo, the Hermit, Virgo, the Hierophant in Taurus with the Sun in Leo, the Chariot in Cancer. I'm feeling like I shouldn't take, I'm going to not take the High Priestess. I'm going to put it back and do it again. But if she comes back out, then I'm going to keep it. So, could I get one more to clarify this energy that was out here? One more to clarify this energy that was out here. One more to clarify this energy that's out here. Okay, now the Fool in Aquarius is coming out in the reverse with the Hermit and Virgo at the back of the deck. I wonder why it wants to come out in reverse. You got the Hermit in Virgo, the Hierophant in Taurus, the Devil in Capricorn, the Devil in Capricorn, the Death card in Scorpio, the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy, followed by the World, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy, followed by Judgment, Leo, the World again, the Chariot in Cancer with the Hangman Pisces, with the Strength in Leo, the Empress in Taurus, the Lovers in Gemini, and then the High Priestess is back behind that. So there is something about an emperor, whatever they sign is. I don't know why they feel like this is, I'm getting something about, they feel like this is some type of advantage doing this, but it's really weird. Like, it's just weird. And it's just like, I'm getting like the whole energy again, like something being beyond their scope of practice or beyond like what they should be even thinking about, worrying about, whatever. You worried about somebody getting some resources that you could be taking from them, and it ain't even it ain't even supposed to be it shouldn't even be going towards this person or whatever. They shouldn't even be having rights to this. Yeah, split the deck. 3 of Wands to the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify the Emperor and Aries for this energy out here in regards to this, what was on the table. We had the 6 of Pentacles coming out with the 5 of Cups. So the Emperor wants to be in regret, crying over spilled milk because of some type of exchange they had going on with somebody they was working with, somebody they could have been working with for 6 years or something about 6 years. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles, to have this person in the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Wands. Clarify justice in Libra for this energy out here. The Ace of Pentacles comes out. Yeah, so this was definitely an investment. Yeah, to steal in the, you know, went online, or to steal for a long time. Page of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands. The High Priestess in Cancer to the King of Swords. Justice in Libra. The Ace of Swords. Page of Pentacles. I just feel like people be doing weird shit nowadays. It just don't be making no kind of sense. But again, like I be saying, they don't be wanting that type of activity or energy being done towards them, but they'll do it to somebody else because they feel like it's okay. And again, like whoever they connected to or whoever they getting willingly to have working with them to do whatever. Clarify the Star in Aquarius for this energy out here. You got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, when they had this investment to do this, whoever this Emperor energy is, whether they male or female, they definitely was waiting for to reap the resources of coming in, of whatever was going to come in. They definitely was waiting on that. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune being at the back of the deck. Clarify the Fool in Aquarius in reverse for this energy out here. You got the Strength in Leo. I don't know if it's like if they knew that they was taking from somebody from their social media, whatever like that. I don't know if it's like they wanted them to stop, or yeah, look, Queen of Wands at the back of the deck. Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if it's like they wanted this person to stop what they was doing, or they just wanted to continue to be able to just take from the person that they taken from, because they had already put in some type of time and investment with whoever they working with as far as a doppelganger to take from the other person. You got the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Emperor for this energy out here again. Clarify the Emperor. You got Justice in Libra coming out with the Ace of Swords. This Emperor felt like this was gonna balance out something. Oh wow, and the Ace of Swords came out with the Justice in Libra, and then the Ace of Cups was the other card that was turned, that was face down. Then you have the King of Swords at the back of the deck. So this person it's the energy of like somebody want all of, whoever this person is, the Emperor is them wanting all the ace, them wanting 12:44 on the alarm clock, them wanting to get the benefits of someone else doing all the work. Yeah, Temperance in reverse with the Ace of Swords. They didn't want something to be balanced for the person that was putting in all the work, and they've been hiding it. Four of Pentacles coming up from the top of the deck to the Death card and Scorpio behind that. Clarify Justice in Libra for this energy out here. You got the Four of Pentacles coming out now in the reverse. It's like they didn't want to, are they going to have to, or like they didn't want to let go of this, of the money. That's been their thing or something. Nine of Cups, because they get all this fulfillment and satisfaction out of taking from the person that they should be getting their stuff, and shouldn't even be going to whoever this person is, this other person is, or these other two people is, or whatever type of relationship they got going on. The World at the back of the deck. Clarify the Star in Aquarius. Yeah, because this person could have been like waiting for something to be laid to rest, or waiting for the person that they was stealing from to be laid to rest, or something like that. Because you got Four of Swords to the Six of Swords. That's the Ten of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess in Cancer, Page of Wands. Like they was waiting to get some type of message of this, or message from somebody's family or something, like, or their family. I don't know. This is okay. This is something else. Something about a younger Page of Wands could be, or younger fire sign could be significant, or just something about them waiting to get a message from a family member, or either they family member or somebody else's family member. 12:47 on the alarm clock. You got the Six of Cups at the back of the deck. Clarify the Fool in Aquarius in reverse. You got the Emperor coming out again. Emperor in Aries. It's like they wasn't willing to give up what they have been doing for so long. That's what I'm getting. I feel like with the Fool in Aquarius being in reverse. Or I feel like they also feel like it's something about they feel like they couldn't do something on their own. Or what they wanted to, what somebody is doing and should be prospering or seeing the benefits from. They don't feel like that's something that they can do themselves, but they rather take from somebody else. Which, that don't make no sense, because even if it wasn't, whatever somebody doing on social media, if you feel like you can't do something, but you could take from somebody else, that don't make sense or don't add up to me. Yeah, you got the Hangman coming out with the Page of Swords, the Hermit in Virgo. So they're choosing to slow up the person, even though this person is doing what they're doing on their platform. They choosing to slow them up by like having them work harder, having them something about work the gears, or like, you know, like, I don't know, like how at a plant or something, or how like I'm getting like the whole thing when the Titanic, when they was trying to avoid that big old iceberg, and they was trying to like make the things go backwards or go back the other way. It's like that's what they want somebody to do, but they still want to be able to benefit off of this person. Yeah, look, Temperance in Sagittarius. Clarify Emperor in Aries again. You got the Six of Cups. I feel like this is something definitely been going on for a long time, or maybe this could have started in the month of June, or something about 6 months. Alright, Eight of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify Justice in Libra. for this energy out here. You got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. Alright, 10 of Cups at the back of the deck. Yeah, something they definitely manifest from a long time ago, a minute ago or whatever. Because they wanted to manifest a 10 of Cups off of somebody else. 10 of Cups with whoever they was either offered to do this with or whatever like that. Or maybe they could have been offered from somebody's family or their family. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. They was definitely offered to cause an illusion. And look, behind the 7 of Cups, you got the 7 of Swords. Crazy. Crazy work. Clarify, yeah. Because I don't even feel like it's just the cards that came out on the table. I feel like it's more to that came out. I mean, it's more to what didn't come out on the table with the Oracle cards. Clarify the Star in Aquarius. You got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like something about them waiting. They've been waiting to lay. They've been waiting to end this person's what they had going on, their feelings, their emotions, everything that they've been putting their time and energy into, so that they could be in this King of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, the Star in Aquarius, to the 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. So there could be something about a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands, or this is the same person. $12:51 a.m. on the alarm clock. Clarify the Fool in Aquarius in reverse for this energy out here. You got the 9 of Wands coming out over here with the Hermit and Virgo at the back of the deck. Now they're feeling defensive, and again that whole angry mad energy in regards to what they have been manifesting against this Queen of Cups energy, no matter what their sign is. Hermit and Virgo to the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like it's something about them not going through some type of introspection, them not going within to build their own stuff. They're going off of I'm getting something about going off of somebody else's back. Yeah, look, you got the Hermit at both of these decks. The Hermit is at the back of this deck in Virgo, and then the Major Arcana deck is in the Hermit in Virgo. So something about double Hermit energy. That's something. How do you don't want somebody to prosper off their own stuff, but you want to prosper off of their stuff, or you want to see the money coming in or whatever have you off of somebody else's stuff, but you not doing it. You're not putting in the work. You're not putting in the time. You're not putting in the going within yourself. You're not putting the time in being by yourself, working on yourself. You're not doing anything that has to do with this person. Put anything. You're not. It's like even if you're not writing the essay for this person, they writing it themselves. Excuse me. They came up with the essay themselves. All of that. You ain't did none of that, but you want to take credit for the essay. You want to get the A+ for the essay. Yeah, look. Star and Aquarius coming out with the Up in the Clouds at the back of the deck. Clarify the Emperor in Aries for this energy out here. Trusted. So this could be somebody that, I feel like that was coming up in the Oracle cards. This should be somebody that the person that's getting taken from, they should be able to trust this person or something like that. Something about 2022. You got the Hierophant coming out. with the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. I'm going to keep that. And then you got relationship at the back of the deck. So they wanted to jump from the Six of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Because they invested in, you know, slowing somebody else down. Yeah, Eight of Wands coming out with moving on. And then something about always something about a love spell trying to come up. Clarify the Justice in Libra for this energy out here. You got Ice King coming out with what? Manifestation. Why is the cards wanting to come out two together now or something? Like, every time I use this deck, they be wanting to come out two together. Something about 4224. Something about 2024. Then you got 95 or something about 59. But you literally got Ice King, which is the King of Swords, with manifestation. You got Hater at the back of the deck. Clarify Star and Aquarius for this energy out here. Tower and Aquarius in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is what they didn't want for this Queen of Cups energy, whatever they sign is. Because Queen of Cups is somebody who's compassionate, empathetic, intuitive, sensitive, like all of those things. They didn't want this person to have the Tower and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like that's why it's coming out in the reverse. Because literally, if I take the Three of Wands from the top and the Ace of Wands, that would be the Four of Wands if the Ace of Wands was in the upright. You got Knight of Pentacles facing towards Divine Masculine. Behind Knight of Pentacles is Flying Monkey. That was faced in towards Divine Masculine. Clarify the Fool and Aquarius in reverse for this energy out here. So somebody always been a foe. Whoever this Emperor energy is, they a foe for sure. Yeah, look, animosity with soulmate. We ain't worried about the soulmate stuff. We worried about you stealing and taking and doing whatever you're doing to affect somebody else's stuff, their money, or just their stuff. You got soulmate with Divine Masculine at the back of the day. This is not a Divine Masculine. But they could have definitely been wanting to restrict or slow that up too. Clarify the Emperor and Aries. Because just because they coming out as an Emperor don't mean they are Emperor. They just somebody that could be a father figure, whether they got kids or not. They got some type of power, authority, 12:57 a.m. on the alarm clock. They're using their authority or power to be very in that despotism energy, alright? Doing something cruel and oppressive. Yeah, because they definitely could be a false person. They're not like a genuine person. Yeah. Queen of Wands is coming out with commitment. Yeah, they was committed to doing this towards this person. Yeah, okay, so they could have got offered Knight of Cups. This Emperor could have got offered, because they keep coming up. With it being in Scorpio and Pisces. Yeah, they got offered to steal. Damn, these cards is talking right now. What the heck? That's crazy. Something about 2024 could be significant. 2442. You got legal issues at the back of the deck. Clarify Justice in Libra. Yeah, this is what the Most High is saying, that this person, they wanted to be in this Ice King energy and manifest off of the person that they're taking from. Something about 95 or 59 could be significant. Yeah, Queen of Wands is at the back of the deck. Again, Queen of Wands, commitment, Eight of Wands, moving on, love spell, Two of Pentacles, destruction, manipulation, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands. But like this could be an Emperor who's doing this like near or far, whether they're in the same proximity as the person that they're taking from. They could be near or far. Clarify the Star in Aquarius for this energy out here. You got moving on. Yeah, because they wanted this Queen of Cups energy, whatever they sign is, they expected this person to move on, even though that was the person, and put them in this Two of Swords energy, not feeling like they knew which way to go, obstacles, blockages, delayed, anxiety, whatever. Yeah, they was obsessed with doing this, and obsessed with probably doing this too, because whoever this person is, they got some type of entity attachment and something about them doing it off of a false narrative. So they could have been doing all of this off of a false narrative or something like that. You got Queen of Wands at the top of the deck again. Ice Queen is turning over. That could be something about that. I'm getting that doppelganger energy coming up, but you got the Eight of Pentacles coming up at the back of the deck. Clarify the Fool in Aquarius in reverse. You got the Priest. So there's something about a priest. Maybe this person could have been using a priest. Something about 71 or 17 could be significant. Knight of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify the Emperor in Aries again for this energy out here for the last time. You got self-love coming out with Awakening. Something about 47 and 59 or 95 and 74. Self-love and Awakening coming out together. So I know this person not trying to have an awakening now, or something about self-love. Whoever this Emperor energy is. Now they want to try to act like they self-love and awakening. You got Queen of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify Justice in Libra. Hidden enemy. Yeah, the Most High is saying this person, they ain't nothing about no spiritual, no self-love and awakening. They still a hidden enemy. Whoever this person is, they a hidden enemy. Because they wanted to manifest and be in that Ice King energy off of another person, and they didn't do none of the work. 101 on the alarm clock. Yeah, something about soulmate and vampire energy at the back of the deck. Clarify the Star in Aquarius. Yeah, unbothered. That they could have been doing this to a Queen of Wands, or a Queen of Wands is unbothered. Alright. But let's see. Clarify the Star in Aquarius. Six of Cups just turned over. Clarify the Star in Aquarius. You got the Four of Pentacles. False person was face down. Four of Pentacles is coming out with the Star in Aquarius. So I'm getting something about 4 years. Like this could have been going on for or they expected this Queen of Cups to walk away 4 years ago, or something about 4 years. But this could have started 6 years ago. Or something about 10 years too, I'm getting. But you got false person with the Hangman at the back of the deck. Clarify the Fool in Aquarius in reverse for this energy out here. The love offer. Why is that coming up? 56 or 65. Clarify love offer with the Fool in Aquarius in reverse. Black magic is coming out in reverse with intuition. Two of Swords at the back of the deck. It's like they didn't, something about not wanting a person, but the black magic is in reverse. So whatever black magic somebody was trying to do, it ain't doing what they wanted to do in regards to, I guess, a love offer, or trying to restrict it and blocked it, or them using a priest or somebody to do that. Because you do got it on the same row with animosity and stuff. And the Emperor is under the same row over here too, though. So they could have been this priest, or they was using a high priest, but the black magic is not working. Yeah, something about a ritual. Like they could have been getting some type of message about this ritual, message, bliss, Five of Cups, protection. What's behind protection? Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Rising Star, King of Cups. So who is this priest that they was using? What is they sign? You got trash box at the back of the deck. Who is 1 hour 50? I don't want to be in 2 hours, but let's see. Who is this priest? Is the priest, who is the priest? Is the priest the emperor, or that's somebody else? Clarify the priest under the Fool in Aquarius. King of Wands just turned over. Clarify the priest. Who is this? The emperor or somebody else? You got the Page of Wands coming out. And then you have the Knight of Swords with Judgment in Leo. So a priest is a Page of Wands. Give me one more. Clarify this Page of Wands, Knight of Swords for the priest. King of Cups comes out, crossing over self-love, awakening with hidden enemy. And then you got the Lovers at the back of the deck. So whatever this is, though, it is a choice, though. Yeah, even though the King of Cups, again, is coming out crossing over self-love and awakening. And then you have hidden enemy. And I'm going to leave it like that. But you have the Lovers, the Tower, and Aquarius with the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Moon card. Yeah. Yeah. That's something else, though. Or they got something about they got a message to do something fast. Yeah, look, the King of Wands was facing towards the Knight of Wands. Can I just get one more to clarify this priest card with this Page of Wands, Knight of Swords? Clarify this Page of Wands, Knight of Swords with the priest. Okay, so the Ten of Wands turns over, but what's this right here? The Six of Wands. I seen it in the upright. You got Ten of Wands to the Knight of Cups with the Star and Aquarius to the Three of Swords. So they got an offer. Something about an offer. They got an offer to burden this Queen of Cups energy, whatever they sign is. Because the Queen of Cups, again, somebody who could be psychic, mysticism, intuitive, empathetic, compassionate, you know, they could be loving, you know, even though if they have I don't want to say a hard side, but they have they all, I'm going to say all-rounded person, you know. They're not a robot. They're not, because a robot is like, to me, is like a robot is, they're going to do what you want them to do, or they're going to like react how I feel like they want you to react, even though they like making these new supposed to be robots and stuff to be like able to react to you how as if they would react to you if they was a human, but I feel like a robot is somebody that, even like when you call in these places now where you call and try to pay your phone bill, electric bill, telephone bill, whatever, and they want to have all these damn AI automated people, like it's not authentic. But a Queen of Cups is somebody who is authentic. There's some, again, I feel like that could be somebody when they're in their high vibrational self, when they're in their upright self, they are an all-around person. They're not just like one thing or something like that. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. But this person wanted to burden this person because they knew that this person was doing something on their own. They was doing everything, had been doing everything on their own, but they still wanted to burden this person because it was them and they're doing it, and they felt like they was gonna see all these benefits from it, so they wanted to take it from them before they could even get it. Basically, that's what I'm getting. Because again, the damn letters came out. It said, I said, where's the money going? And the letters came out. I ain't never had these do that yet like that. I don't feel like I have. This is like the first time it actually did that. Where is the money going? That is crazy. Where is the money going? Somebody signed on this dotted line, but it ain't the person that, you know, if they got social media and all that, they ain't signed on the dotted line in regards to their stuff. Somebody else has done did some BS. Excuse me. Somebody else done did something. And they not supposed to be. But somebody gonna be telling on somebody and stuff gonna be coming out, you know, soon enough. Maybe it's gonna be soon. No years came out, so yeah, this could definitely be happening whenever. Whenever time. This could be past, present, or future energy. 1 hour 56 left. Give me a few cards from this deck to close out this energy on the table. Let me get 2 more. 1 more from this deck. Back of the deck, you got the Knight of Wands. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. You got 2 of Pentacles. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work, or with your inner child, make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. Confirmation. Knight of Swords. Your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best as you can. You know, will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. And 4 of Swords. Spending time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. I think that's what the person need that's doing the stealing and the taking. They need to do that. But I hear you. What else from this deck, from the Archangels, to close out this energy out here? Can I get a couple more? Give me a couple more, please. What else to close? What other Archangels? Give me like 2 more. Oh, okay, there go the 2. Ace of Swords. Archangel Ace of Swords is at the back of the deck. That's funny. You got Archangel Queen of Pentacles, 55, the Eternal God. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation, and compensations. Confirmation again. You got Archangel 7 of Pentacles, 57, the Lovely God. Discernment, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. You got Archangel 9 of Wands, universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelation of mysteries. You got Archangel 6 of Wands, 28, God who took evil, longevity, protects against infirmities. Last one, Archangel Temperance, reconciliation, Archangel Temperance, 35, the God of joy, reconciliation, regains the favor of those one has offended. Back of the deck, you got Archangel Ace of Swords, 61, God above all names elevated, affinity and friendship. attain the friendship of anyone. And the Archangel Strength fell out. But I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. So I will see you later, and I will see you in the next video.